Rick didn't change the 3, so what I'm going to do is start with Rick. Rick, we're going to count backwards. This is hard. We'll see if you guys can do it. No other group got it 100% right. Okay, we're going to see. 3,
2,
3, 2,
1.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Start over. 3,
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
1.
3, 2, 1, 3. 2,
1. 3.
2, 1.
3,
2, 1.
3.
2,
1.
3,
2,
1, 3, 2,
1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1,
3,
2,
1.
3,
2, 1.
3, 2, 1,
3, 2,
1,
3,
2. 1.
3, 2,
1,
2, 1.
3.
2,
1.
3, 2, 1,
3,
2, 1,
3, 2, 1.
3. 2. 1. 3.
2,
1, 3,
2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3.
1, 3, 2, 1. No, you 2. Almost made it. You're doing so good. You're so close. 1, 3, 2. 1's here, 2's there, 3's back there. Oh man.
Hey, Sarah. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I know. Oh, my face is right.
I gotta get by. Believe it or not, my fat self.
Oh, brilliant.
There you go.
How's it going?
What are you, Dan?
What I was saying.
Okay. Let's see. Who in here is not played BGB Jeopardy? Oh man, are you guys in for this? I'm in. All right. We're gonna go over the rules real quick, and then we have some fun stuff going on. Okay. Maybe this works. Why doesn't this work? No. Okay, where's my IT guy? There's Brits. Oh man. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, here's what we're going to do. BGB Jeopardy, there may be a question or two. What's that card you guys got in your hand? What's that called? Our hospitality card. Believe it or not, there may be a question or two on that. So I am going to give you 3 minutes. This is my absolute favorite part of Jeopardy. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to memorize that card. Once again. Okay, I was a teacher in my whole life, and I remember that if you're talking, you're not reading.
Teacher.
Okay, everybody got that figured out? Awesome. All right. Scott, can I get you to roll the tape, please? Okay, let's real quick over the rules of Jeopardy. Of course, we split into 3 teams. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. So you're going to come up with a name, and the team with the best name that I'm going to pick goes first. You can pick a category. We're going to get a category. You're going to go right down the list, 100 through 500. If you get the answer correct, you get that number of points. If you miss the answer, you deduct that number of points. If you miss, the next team gets an opportunity to go for it or to pass. And then if they miss it or pass, and it goes to the third team, which has the same opportunity. Keep going. Keep going, Scott. Okay, keep going. Of course, the first team does not get the opportunity to pass. Keep going. Okay, double Jeopardy, of course, double the points. Final Jeopardy, you can bet whatever you have if you want. Keep going. These are my 2 favorite rules. Go back. Okay, awesome. And it was so great because I got to deduct 100 points from my brother's team. And he is pissed still. Okay, so you guys have, we're going to do a little team bonding experience right now. You guys get to all get together with your team. I want this to, these are big groups, so this is going to be a little difficult. But please, if you're in the front, turn around, talk. I want communication between the teams when you're talking about your answer. But right now, we're going to come up with a team name. You got 30 seconds to come up with a team name.
Grand employees.
What was the Rockies player?
Who's got
Helton. So we should come up with he loves baseball. Grand Helton.
Okay, by the way, the winning team. The winning team gets lunch at the lodge full on me. Okay. And my. Okay. So, what is your team name?
The French Toast Mafia, go Indians.
French Toast Mafia. French, I like that. And he said go Indians.
Go Indians.
Yes, go Indians this weekend. Go Indians. Go try. Okay.
Grand Heltons.
The Grand Heltons. I like that. He had a good game yesterday. He said last game at Forest Field, a homer, a double, and a sac fly, right? Awesome. And then what are you guys back here?
The Leafers.
The what?
Leafers.
The Leafers.
Clearly the best name.
We're going to go with the French Toast Mafia. French Toast Mafia. Okay. So what category would you guys like? Oh, real quick, can we have a round of applause for Vanna White? Okay. What category would you guys like? They were like community for 100 there. You know how to do that? Go see that. There you go. One click. Okay, these are the names of 2 current employees who have won the prestigious BGV Community Service Award that is awarded at the annual holiday party. These are just 2 of the current employees who have won.
Who is Lori Phelan and who is Josie Hedman?
I don't think that's right. Hang on. I got Alex knows, and I think that confirming, because I believe Kimberly would get that wrong, so I need to confirm. Yeah, that is absolutely incorrect. Would you guys like to take a whack at that?
Any part now? Pass.
You guys are passing? No. Would you guys like to take a whack at that? What are you guys doing? Who is what?
Who is Lori Phelan and who is Catherine King?
That is absolutely incorrect. Sorry. Okay, so I cannot believe this team got it wrong because one of them is on their team.
Just realize that.
Terry Connor, Dale Holland, and Lori Phelan, and also Brian Dingy, I was told. So thank you, Dale, for winning the award. And thank you, Dale, thank you for winning the award, and thank you for making it such an honor that you gave me no. Just click on the next one.
They have a question.
Yes. What's the question?
Yeah.
They said Catherine King.
Okay, so at any rate, of course we give this away at the annual holiday party for the person who volunteered. We think volunteered the most and gave the most back to the community, so it's an awesome award. Thank you guys. Okay, Community for 200 right here. The Grand Heltons, these are just 3 volunteer opportunities that our employees have. They're sponsored by BGV.
Trail cleanup.
Peak trail cleanup.
And Summit County Parade of Homes.
Okay, Summit County Parade of Homes. What is Summit County Parade of Homes? What is Trail Cleanup?
Summit Foundation.
What is Rubber Duck Race?
Sure, I'll go with that. And we also have the Crystal House open, right? Now, who has volunteered at any of these events? Raise your hand. Thank you guys for volunteering. Did those who raised their hand, was it fun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was it a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So if you haven't done that, you guys would recommend it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great to get back a little bit. Community for 300 back in the back, the Leafers. BGV recycled over 2,600 cubic yards of material and compost over 90 cubic yards of material in 2012, which is more than enough to fill this.
What is an Olympic-sized swimming pool?
What is an Olympic-sized swimming pool? That is so easy. Thank you. You guys good job recycling. We lead the Summit County in recycling. We recycle more material than any other company in Summit County. Give yourself a hand for that.
That was 300.
That was 300?
Yep.
Yes.
Minus one.
Come on. Okay, over here, the French toast. This is how many total dollars BGV gave to nonprofits over the past year, including in-kind donations within $20,000.
What is 250,000?
What is 250,000? That is correct. Okay, community for 500. This is the number of employees who donate to the EAF. And this is the number of employees that donate to the Summit Foundation Employee Giving Program within 20. You guys are up for 500. Two different answers.
This is 2 different answers.
But they're close. I'll give you a hint, they're close.
So in order to use a medallion, you have to do the employee friendly.
$175.
Yeah, they're 2 different answers. So the first question is the EAF and the second question is Summit Foundation.
Whose team are you guys on back here? Okay, guys, all 2. Get involved. Get involved. Oh, whatever you're doing. This is all about participation. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got? You guys got an answer?
Jason,
What is 150?
What is 150 each? That is absolutely right. Yeah! 145 to the end. And keep going, one more click. And 167 to the Summit Foundation. Now, what is the EAF? What's the Employee Assistance Giving Fund? Someone help me out. Employee Assistance. Yeah, what is that? What does that mean?
is if somebody needs help for something, we help them out.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of a part of our family culture deal. Everybody, 145 of our employees get deducted $3, $5, whatever a month, $10 a month out of their check. It goes right to this fund, and the fund is controlled by, it's a nonprofit organization, 501c, and it's run by, so we have a board of employees. I think there's 7 or 8 of them. And if if one of our employees ever has an emergency, they can go to the AF, and those employees will look at it, the board will look at it, and most oftentimes honor that request to help these employees out in a time of need. It's a wonderful deal. Summit Foundation, that is of course the local nonprofit. It's kind of our United Way of Summit County. It gives, when you give to the United Way, you're basically giving to all of the nonprofits. They fund over 88 nonprofits in the county. Tune of about, we gave away about $2 million last year to nonprofits, and we certainly did our part. If you give, and again, you can give by donating $5 out of each check or more if you like. We raised $37,000 last year. If you give through your employee giving, what happens? What does the company do?
Matches.
Matches. So for every dollar you give, you're really giving $2 to those to help those in need in the community. So for those of you who do give to these, thank you very much. For those of you who do not and would like to, all you need to do is send an email to Irina, and she can help you out in HR. Fantastic. Okay. Nice work, guys. Okay, over here for 100, what category would you guys like? Guested owners for 100. This is our passion statement, and these are 5 hospitality standards that are said in unison. Our passion statement, what is?
Our family commitment, always great vacations.
Our 5 hospitality standards, this is?
Every guest with enthusiasm, treat everyone.
We could just say treat everyone with respect. That's perfect. Okay.
Every guest contact positive. Take personal responsibility for creating great vacations. Anticipate guest needs.
That was actually pretty doggone good. That was the best group I've had. That was fantastic. You can still have those, and you're allowed to cheat, by the way, by using those. That was fantastic. Greet everyone with enthusiasm. Treat everyone with respect. Make every guest contact positive. Take personal responsibility for creating great vacations. Anticipate our guest needs. Thank you, guys. Perfect. Okay. Guests and owners for 200. This is our latest ONPS at GTL and GL7. And if Kimberly gets this wrong, she is in trouble. ONPS.
Well, we're figuring it out. Was there a sign-up sheet today?
Yeah, well, yeah, where is the sign-up sheet? Thank you very much. Thank you.
You get extra points.
So you'll start it out.
Yeah, I do have a 10.
Okay.
What is 35 at GTL and what is 40 at GL7?
And I said within 3 on this one, by the way. And what is 35 at GTL and 40 at GL7? That is absolutely correct. 38 at GTL and 40 at GL7. ONPS, what is that? That is our owner NPS. So what we do is we send out a survey to our owners on the anniversary date of their initial purchase with us, thanking them, reminding them, wonderful, you've been an owner with us for 12 years now. We appreciate all your business. And by the way, let us know how we're doing. And every owner in our company gets this. And then we, of course, ask the NPS question, which we're going to go into later. And that's pretty doggone good. What's the industry average?
5.
The industry average is 5, an NPS of 5. We are 8 times the industry average. Pretty doggone good. Okay. Guests and owners, forget this graph doesn't go like that. It's straight up. Okay. Guests and owners for 300. This is the 10-5 rule. I know that Aaron knows this.
Follow the 10-5 rule. What is follow the 10-5 rule? Acknowledge guests with non.
Wait, whoa, no reading. You can cheat, but you cannot read. You guys are killing it.
What is eye contact at 10 feet, and what is
verbal contact at 10 feet.
5 feet.
10 5
That is absolutely correct. Thank you, Karen. As a company, we've embraced this 10-5 rule. Everybody uses it, right? You do not have to yell at a guest across the hall, okay? But you do need to wave at them, right? Make eye contact, smile at them. Within 5 feet, we greet them, right? How are you? How's your day? Fantastic. All right. Guests and owners for 400 in the back. Hey, by the way, is that only at the property we do that?
No.
How about at the sales center?
Yes.
Absolutely. When we see those, I mean, how many people work at the sales center? Okay, this drives me nuts. When I see an employee walking by our tours that are sitting on a sofa waiting to take a tour, what I want you to do is when you see them, try to make eye contact, even if they're reading, stop and say hi to them. If we have 10 people who walk by and say hi to them, what do you think they're going to say? Think about our company. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so if I ever see you walk by one of our clients again without acknowledging them or saying hi, guess what? You're not fired. But I will personally say something to you. Okay. We treat, who are we at? In the back? Leafers, we treat each one of our guests and owners this way.
What is like an honored guest in our homes?
What is like honored guests in our home? That is correct. And of course, what is like family, right? Who's the can anybody see that picture? Is that picture? Alex. That is not Alex, correct? That is Tucker. Tucker works at the lodgepole. And who's the guy? Who's the guy?
It's Al.
It's Al's one of our owners, right? So I like this picture because he's actually hugging one of our owners, one of our clients. You guys know, what is it, the Ritz-Carlton, their passion statement, everybody knows what their passion statement is, right?
We are ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen.
Correct, ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty good. And I like that. We're kind of ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen, right? So we could do that, but you know what, ours is a little bit different than that. Because what we are is our family commitment, always great vacations. We like to treat our owners and guests like ladies and gentlemen, but we also like to treat them like family. And that's what Tucker's doing right there. Nothing I like better when I walk around and see our employees embracing our owners and making them feel like they're coming home. You know, at GL7 we have that little Latin phrase on the fireplace.
Welcome home.
And that means welcome home, right? So I love that, and I love when you treat our owners like family. All right, fantastic. Where are we going? We're going to 500, right? Guests and owners are 500. This is group number French toast. This is what closing the loop means. Kimberly, shut up. You cannot talk. This is what closing the loop means. This is what closing the loop means. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I need an answer, guys. This is what closing the loop is, yes.
So closing the loop is closing the loop means is you identify the problem, you address the problem, it becomes full circle around, and the problem is there's a solution to the problem that's the end result is done. So an example is like if there's something in the garage, okay, that needs addressed maintenance-wise, it's brought to our attention by a guest, we address it, we find a solution, we work towards that, and it's completed, and then it's communicated that it is done.
Being the end of the line.
What is end of the line?
What is being the end of the line?
Well, I'm gonna give that to you. Let's okay. What is when a guest complains, we obviously always respond to that guest and try to make sure they're happy. But there's one other thing about closing the loop, which is I'm not saying more important, but it's as important as making sure we communicate back to each owner that has a concern or complaint and solving their issue. What else do we do with closing the loop? We figure out why that happened to that guest so it doesn't happen to the next guest, right? We find solutions to the issue. Okay, fantastic. And we're going to talk a lot about closing the loop over the next year, right? And our manager's retreat is all about closing the loop. We call it NPS 2.0. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Those are your managers, and everybody else is going to learn more about closing the loop in the next year. Okay, who's up? You guys are up. You guys are smart. These teams are smart. Those are 2 easy categories. So, okay, what do you guys want? They want potpourri for 100. By the way, that's my favorite category. Thank you, Dan. Potpourri for 100. This is why we are fanatical about measuring NPS. We are crazy fanatical about our NPS. Why?
What do you think? Okay, so like a large percentage of our buys are rebuys, right? So the flyers are happy, and referrals. So
this is what NPS.
Do you like that one? Say that.
What's that one?
Owner referrals in terms of purchases.
What do you think, Hoff?
Majority of our
I'm going to give you a little help. This is what directly ties to NPS. This is why we are so fanatical about NPS, because this is what ties directly to it.
So it's VPG.
What is? I need an answer, guys.
Higher sales.
This is so elementary.
Go for it. Go for it.
Got it. Go for it.
Higher VPG and
Time's up.
What is?
Did you give him an answer?
what? Should we say? How we say it? Alright.
Yeah, you say it.
What is owner referrals and higher VPG?
What is owner referrals and higher VPG? No. Kind of, but I'm not going to give that to you.
Yeah. With a throwaway question.
What is profits? Absolutely. Thank you very much. What is profits? What is growth and profits? You know, I'm going to tell you something. NPS, okay, a guy named Fred Reichheld, he's a customer service guru. In the early 2000s, he said, you know, I got to figure out, you know, everybody knows intrinsically that if customers are happy, you're going to make more money, right? You're going to be profitable as a business. But you know, they could never measure it correctly. They could never figure out who really are happy customers. Because, you know, think about J.D. Powers, right? Customer satisfaction. Who won the J.D. Powers Award for customer satisfaction 10 years in a row? GM. What happened to GM? They went bankrupt, right? So, I mean, they could never wash. So this guy said, you know what, I'm going to figure this out. And I'm going to find a customer service equation that actually works so we can measure that correlates to profits. And so he went to hundreds of companies among tens of different industries and surveyed all these customers and tried to correlate this and come up, and he asked all these different questions. He finally settled on one question, which really worked. And now it's on a scale of 0 to 10. How likely are you to refer a friend to this business? And he did this, and I don't think, I can't remember my question on this, so I'm not sure if I should give this away. But even if I can, you're going to get it, because it's good stuff. And if you answer 9 or 10, right, what are you? Promoter. You're a promoter, right. So, and if you answered 7 or 8, what are you? Passive, indifferent, we don't really care. What if your answer is 0 to 6? Detractor. You're a detractor, means you're telling everybody not to buy from them, right? So what he said is, I'm going to take all the promoters, those 10s and 9s, we're going to give them the percentage of those, and we're going to subtract the detractors 0 through 6s. And the 7s and 8s we're just throwing out, we're not even counting them. And that's our percentage. Our percentage of promoters minus our percentage of detractors. It's going to tell us. And he did this, and what happened was that in almost every industry, the ones that had 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s were profitable because they had good profits. The ones that were their net promoter scores were under 30 typically weren't growing, okay? And this works, this NPS works, and that's why we're so fanatical about it. That's why we care, because we know if we get our NPS scores higher, our company will be more profitable. All right, wonderful. Hopefully for 200, where are we going in the back, I believe?
They answered already.
No.
There.
No, we
Here.
took
You guys answered right, so it's back in the back. Yes, Grand Health, I'm sorry. This is a key distinction about our physical product, the actual resort that creates higher closing percentage and higher VPG, which results in lower marketing costs than the industry. Mr. McPhail knows this, I know that. I know Glenn knows this too. This is the key distinction about our physical product. Think expansion. Mike should know this. Hayes should know this.
Come on, Hayes.
What is amenities? I can't give that to you, but that's close. You got to think a little bigger than that. This is a question, by the way, I had on last year because I love this question. So if you're in last year's Jeopardy, you should know this. What is amenities is part of this, by the way. You got a partial answer. Correct. What is a better product?
Yeah, it's kind of like goes into the amenities, I guess. I can't remember how you phrased it.
Can you give me a little bit more, guys? What is?
Say it, Alina.
Why do we have a better product? What do we do to make a better product?
Higher investment per unit.
What is higher investment per unit? That's absolutely correct. You know, hey, our whole strategy of as a company is we have a higher product cost than anybody else. We build the nicest product out there, which includes the amenities, but a lot of places have amenities, right? But no one has the type of resorts that we build. In fact, in the timeshare industry, the average company spends $250,000 per unit. That's including everything. I mean, you put your amenities in there, your parking, the whole deal. You divide it by the number of units you're selling. It's about $250,000. We spend over $1 million a unit to build these. 4 times the industry average. Because of that, pardon me?
That's why we're 8 times the industry average.
That's probably part of it, that's for sure. That's absolutely part of it. Now, because of that, our marketing and sales costs are a fraction of what the industry is. Now, are we the least expensive timeshare out there you can buy? No. Absolutely not. Are we the highest value? Absolutely correct. And because we put way more into product and way less into sales and marketing. Does everybody get that? Mm-hmm. And so that's why we create the best value in the entire industry. Fantastic, nice job, guys. Okay. French toast is still up. Potpourri for 300. This is what we should do before we click reply to all to an email. Okay.
What is stop and think and make sure that if you reply to all, everyone on the email needs to receive your response.
Okay, thank you. Absolutely. Does anyone get enough emails in this company? Okay. Now, this is a company we are going to do better at this. Okay, and you don't not only reply to all, but you don't have to reply to everyone. Sometimes you have to reply to 4 people on that email rather than 8, right? That's right. Okay. Now, we had something. What was it? Oh, it was for the pictures for the managers. You had to do some video thing for the retreat, and so Ginny sent out respond back to me on the schedule when your schedule is. Okay, and we had like 10 of our managers reply to all what time they were going to want to be scheduled. Okay, now was that smart? Do I really care what time, Dale, you're scheduled to do your video? Hell no. Okay, I really don't. Now, I will tell you, please do not, if we're going to reply to all, please delete me at least, okay? No, seriously, as a company, we're going to get better at this. We're going to get less emails because we're going to do less replying all. Thank you guys very much. Okay. All right, potpourri for 400. Double Jeopardy. Okay, 800 points. Here we go.
Yeah.
Keep going one more. These are the 4 different NPS measurements we have, and this is how they are defined.
We have ONPS, GVS,
Employee.
ENPS. Well, hang on, right?
No.
We got owner NPS, guest NPS, employee NPS, and tour NPS.
Okay, this is so easy. Yes. What have we got?
We got what is owner NPS?
What is ONPS?
And
which is owners.
Owners.
Yep.
Right. GNPS, which is guests.
Yep. Guests staying at the resort, and we measure that by how our
Comment cards.
post-stay surveys. Absolutely.
EMPS.
EMPS.
With the employee.
Employees, right there, employee barometer,
And TNPS, the tours.
And a TNPS over tours. Fantastic. Nice job. Fantastic. Okay. Back in the back, 500 for the leafers. This is one thing that all of our hospitality standards share. You can even look at the card. This was even on last year's. This is the other question I had from last year because I love this question. Are you on that team? Okay, you guys are in trouble. Mike's on your team. You guys are in trouble. Okay.
What is there like a call to action or like an action verb?
That is absolutely correct. Thank you. What is they all begin not with a verb, but they begin with an action verb because we want to take action. Absolutely. And they're all laser focused, obviously, on creating great vacations. Nice job back there. You guys are up. What category would you guys like?
Do we get to pick the number too?
No, you got to start at the top. They would like.
It's either employees or investors.
Yes, you guys would like investors for 100. There you go. Thank you. Okay, investors for 100. Our success at BGV is defined by how we impact these 4 groups of people.
What is?
You don't answer. Someone else answers.
You guys know.
Come on, you guys know.
You know it. What is I get?
What is I get? Which means what? Investors.
Employees. Community.
Community. Boy, you guys are so smart. Look. I swear, I've had 4 groups and not one of them even looked over there and got that. Okay. Wow. Okay, nice work, guys. Well, listen, hey, let's go back to that. You know, we really do live this as a company, don't we? I mean, investors, obviously, the company's got to be profitable, otherwise it's not sustainable, right? But if we're profitable and our employees aren't happy, are we successful? Absolutely not. And if our employees are happy, what's automatically going to happen? Our guests are going to be happy, right? But you know what? If our guests are happy, our employees are happy, and investors, and we're profitable, and we don't give back to the community, we think we fail. As a company, we take that very seriously. We've already talked about community, and so we do live this. I want you guys to all know that. It's an important part of who we are. Fantastic. Okay, BGV investors for 200. These are all the investors of BGV. Well, can we say who are?
Yeah. Who are?
Who are Mike and Rob?
Right, Mike, go ahead. You're close. Click on that. Who are dumbest? One more time, click on that. Thank goodness you guys are all rock stars. Sorry. You can't see that picture, but those are 3 goofballs up there. The reason I put that on there is important you guys know we don't have shareholders in Chicago who are telling us what to do, right? Our corporate headquarters is 100 feet from here, and you know that because of that, we think we can change rapidly and make choices rapidly, change so that we can create better vacations quicker for our owners. Fantastic. Okay. BGV. You know what? I didn't put those in any particular order, but since you asked. BGV investors for 300. Back leafers. This is the annualized growth of revenue as a percentage of the company over the past 18 years, within 2%. I bet Duke doesn't even know this one. I didn't know it until I made Nick figure it out for me. BGV investors for 300. Over the last 18 years, this is our annualized percentage of growth.
Sorry.
Within 2%.
I don't know. Sorry.
You're already awake.
Trying to turn it off, dude. Sorry, Rob.
Okay.
How does an alarm go?
I need an answer, guys. What is 8%? That is incorrect. Within 2%. Look at the grand.
Jeopardy they got.
All right.
We're gonna pass.
They're gonna pass. Do you guys want to pass?
Yes.
They're gonna pass. Go ahead, give me the answer. What is 21% a year? The industry average over that time is 8%. Why have we grown 21% while the industry's grown 8%?
Because we're the best.
We're the best in service because we're the best in sales because we're the best in service. You got it right. You go one more click for me. This is a chart of the industry over the last 20 years, basically 30 years. You can see it's kind of had remarkable growth through the 90s. You can't see this, but under right where it started growing, that was like 91, 92. What happened then? That's when the Marriott's, the Hyatts, the Disneys got into the business. We started building purpose-built timeshare resorts. We saw explosive growth. It's a hell of a product. We finally got our credibility, the industry did. So it took off, and then of course you can see in 2008, you can't see that number, but when it took a big fall, what happened in 2008, of course? You had this huge crash in the economy. You can see the industry's kind of downsized, but it's growing again. So one more click. You can see what's happened to our business over the same time. We did not obviously see any downfall because we were making good profits, right? Based on our customers. Okay, fantastic. BGV investors for 400. Who's up? You guys are up, right? You guys are up. Okay. The French toast. This is our company's overall projected gross revenue in 2013, including timeshare sales, operations, and rental income within $5 million.
Oh, wait.
That was just sales.
Oh, okay.
Within $5 million.
Which one? Josh, you do it. You got this.
What is 66 million? That is absolutely incorrect. Oh! Okay, you guys pass. Okay, how about back there? Gross, yes, revenue.
What is 70 million?
What is 70 million? That is correct. We do 63 million in timeshare sales. We do about 8 million in operations, revenues from operations, and we do about 2.6 million in rentals, 73.6 million this year. Not bad. Okay. BGV investors for 500, right over here. The Grand Hub's Double Jeopardy. Whoa, you guys got another Double Jeopardy? Rigged. Okay. This is how much timeshare sales volume is remaining to sell at Grand Lodge on peak 7. And this is when we project to sell out.
Defer to the
Peak 7.
You guys want
Colin better get this right. Colin sends out the report every month to me.
What's left? Come on.
Come on,
I would say what is... That's nothing.
100.
Hayes knows the answer to this too. The second part is better.
Any inclination from the sales guy?
What is it? 18 months or
Okay.
I need an answer. What is...
I think it's 2015.
50 million
No.
in December of 2014.
That is absolutely incorrect. They lose 500. Oh, coming back to the team. You guys want to try that? McPhail knows this one.
20 months. 120.
I was going to say like 2015.
I need an answer, guys.
What is 80 million and December 2014?
That is absolutely incorrect.
Yay.
You guys got it?
What is 105 million by May of 2015?
Whoa! How did you know that?
Bravo!
Okay. What is 105 million and what is May 2015? Why do you think I have that question on there? I hear there's something being built over at PK's. There's some hole in the ground somewhere. I don't even know what that is. I don't even care what that is. Because none of us should care, because you know what? We have $100 million left to sell. And you know what? That hole in the ground is going to stay a hole in the ground unless we sell that 105 million. There you go. Okay? So we are focused for the next 18 to 20 months on selling out the Grand Lodge on Peak 7. Keep the eye on the ball. Okay. Fantastic. Yes, someone had a question?
Do you have a preferred response if a guest, like just driving the shuttle or somewhere, asks about the hole in the ground?
Yeah, I would say,
It's a big hole.
yeah, I'm not sure. I would say, yeah, we're doing something over there, but, you know.
Okay, just kind of,
yeah.
okay.
You'd say, yeah, whatever. Hopefully they don't ask you. Okay. Tom, what is the answer to that? You guys get that. What do you say to people?
Yeah, I mean, if they bring it up, a lot of them have heard about it.
Yeah.
So with some people, we're obviously going to talk about it, but we just don't talk about it.
Right. Okay. We're trying to brush it under the table. But we said, you know, if they really insist, we probably say, you know what, you can't believe what those are going to cost. Right? Okay, so you better buy now. Okay. Next is employees. Wait, what do we have? Employees for 100. Who's up?
We're up.
Leafers are up. Yes, Joanne, thank you. Leafer, this is what BGB strives to be for our employees.
Company of choice? What is company of choice?
What is the employee of choice in Summit County? Thank you very much. Employees for 200. This is our latest eNPS score as of July 2013.
How close do we have to be?
Within 5%.
What is 83?
What is 83%? That is absolutely correct.
Woohoo!
That is 83%. Hey, you know what? I don't know what Apple's eNPS is, but I know their overall NPS. People love Apple, right? What is their overall NPS? Does anybody know?
90 something.
69%, which is off the charts. I mean, that's crazy good, right? Apple, we're 83% for our employees.
Crazy.
Pretty doggone
Crazy
good. Okay,
better.
fantastic. Employees for 300. Oh, there's our Net Promoter Scores for our employees. You saw that real quickly. Okay, moving to see if it keeps getting better. Okay. Employees for 300. This is how your supervisor or manager will always respond to all decisions and actions you make in an effort to create great vacations.
What is supportive?
That's good. You said it.
What is supportive?
What is, of course, be supportive? Click. Thank you. What is your managers will always support them. You know, most organizational charts, they kind of look like this, right? You have the owners in the top, then you have the executives, and you have the middle managers, and then you have the frontline managers, then you have our frontline staff at the bottom, right? That's how almost every organizational chart looks. How does ours look? Ours kind of looks like this, okay? Where the investors are at the bottom, then our executive team, then our managers, then our frontline managers, and then our frontline staff is at the top of our organizational chart. Why? Because you're the most important people in our company, because you're the ones that are creating those moments of truth every day. A moment of truth is every guest contact we have with every contact we have with the guest, right? Because those moments of truth do what? They either are going to make promoters or they're going to make detractors. And we know that as a company, we're profitable if we're getting way more promoters than detractors. Our job, your manager's job, is to give you the resources to be able to support you so you can create those great vacations. Thank you guys very much. Awesome.
How many points?
Employees for 400.
I gave you points.
Double jeopardy, guys. The Leafers are getting back into it right now. Help me out. This is who is responsible for. Oh God, this is easy. This is who is responsible for safety in our company.
Who is everyone?
Who is everyone? Thank you. That's obviously correct. And you know, I put this in here because we care greatly about safety in our company. Hey, it is your job. If you see someone screwing up and climbing the ladder the wrong way or standing on a kitchen counter to change a light bulb or whatever it is, what is your job? To tell them to get down and we don't do it that way, right? Okay, fantastic. Employees for 500, this is the name of the fair that BGV had for the first time in 2012. Where employees can learn to learn more about their individual health, be admired as tests, and also learn about many opportunities to become healthier. And this is how many employees within 10 who took advantage of this free service. Not who went, but who actually went and filled out and took the blood work and all that stuff. I can't remember the answer.
What is your question?
You guys cannot pass. Okay, I need an answer. Better get that right. Okay, I need an answer. What is
the wellness fair and 185?
What is 185? That is so not right.
What is the wellness fair and what is 165?
What is a wellness fair and what is 165? No. In the back. You guys want to take a whack?
We get it right, committee.
Okay, they're passing. Okay, give me an answer. What is the wellness fair? Was 211. Who did the wellness fair last year? Would you recommend it to your fellow employees? Yes. How much does it cost? Free. It's free. Go to, when is the wellness fair? October 29th. October 29th. If you're not signed up for the wellness fair. It's a chance for you to check out. They do blood work on you, the whole deal. Get worked up so we make sure we're healthy.
You actually make money going to it.
Yes.
You make money? It's not like free, but you make money?
Yes.
Employees do.
I'm giving away money again. Right. That's fantastic. All right. Final Jeopardy question. You got to tell me real quick how much you want to bet. Take 3 seconds to figure it out among yourselves. We have French toast at 1,900, Jones 1,200, and Lever 1,600.
You don't win anything.
I know. Okay, all in. You guys should not be all in. Come on, will you never see Jeopardy? We're all in. We'll say get us 3,200. 3,200 minus 1,900. You need 1,301. You need spend 1,301. Oh my gosh. Have you guys never seen Jeopardy? I hate that when the team always bets it all. Okay. Is everybody at all? You guys are betting it all? Yeah. All right, awesome. Okay. Here we go. Go to the Final Jeopardy. By the way, for those of you who cheated, guess what? I have a new question today. Okay, let me have the question. This is the date we anticipate commencing sales at that place in the peak 8. And this is the date we anticipate opening the first phase of that resort.
Where's the salesperson? There's not one salesperson.
Okay, when you get your answer, write it down for me, or just you can whisper it in my ear. Okay. What do you got?
What is April 2015 for Columbus?
Oh, by the way, it's within 2 months. Within 2 months is fine.
What is April 2015 for
Within 3 months is fine. 3 months. April?
December.
Okay. What do you guys have?
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong. Check.
Way to hustle.
Okay. You guys, what did you guys say again? You
April
said
2015 and December 2015.
April 15 and December 15 for
No, that's all
for Grand Hilton's. April and December of 15. You guys said May of 15 for sales, is that right?
Yes.
And what was it for construction? May of 16. What did you guys say? Same thing. May of 15, May of 16. Could I? Well, before we get to answer, can I have a round of applause for our technical assistant? Could I please have some music? And the answer is... Did anyone learn anything today? Yeah. One thing you learned?
Not to study before you come in.
What else did you learn? One thing.
May and may not.
How about the fact we spent 4 times the industry average on our product?
Yeah.
Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
8 times.
Guys, thank you for playing. Have a wonderful, fantastic day.
Should've said
Stay and
2
let's
on
create
that.
some great vacations.